Hey everyone, just wanted to give you a quick update on the progress so far with the private pilot license. So just as a recap, I did my familiarization flight on Saturday, March 6th. I had my first lesson Wednesday, March 10th. Somewhere in there, I joined the Angle of Attack online ground school. That's facilitated by a gentleman out of Homer, Alaska. So I'm working my way through the ground school behind the scenes along with the flight training. On top of that, not this past Monday, but the Monday before, I would have gone and got my second class medical, so I have that out of the way. And then I had my second lesson on Wednesday the 17th. I was supposed to have one the weekend of the 14th and 15th, but both days got winded out, so that was kind of a bummer. But we had lesson 2 on Wednesday. I didn't turn the cameras on. Well, I turned them on, but I never hit record, so they just turned themselves off after about 15 minutes, which was a bummer because I got to land for the first time on my second lesson, and so I didn't get to capture that on camera. That would have been nice. And I wanted to see if I finally got the audio picked up through the GoPro. I didn't get a chance to confirm that either. So I had my third lesson today. Did some more takeoffs. We traveled over to Pease Airport from Hampton Airfield, which is where I'm taking the lessons. Did some touch and goes over there. It was kind of a windy day. Struggled a little bit with being proficient and really understanding how to bring the plane in on a straight ground track. So that's a combination of aileron and rudder. Basically, you're turning the aileron into the wind and then using the rudder to offset that turn to keep yourself going straight. And so there was a bit of wind today. Struggled with that a little bit, but you know, what are you gonna do? Third time out. This is why we do it, so that we can learn, gain some experience. So it's good that it was windy, that I got to do some of that. So that's where we're at. We got lesson 3 in the books. We got some landings now under our belt, some takeoffs, some touch and goes. We got our medical. We're in ground school, so making progress. Most people will tell you nobody gets their pilot license in the 40-hour minimum, but that's what I'm shooting for. I want to do as much as I can, do as much studying as I can outside of these lessons, do as much simulator practice as I can for what's applicable to try and understand concepts better, and make those times that I'm doing that training as valuable as possible in reinforcing stuff that I've already learned versus spending that time trying to grasp new concepts. So we'll see what happens. Today didn't feel like I made a lot of progress, but at the same time, I guess I gotta be a little bit easy on myself and take it one step at a time. So we'll see how it goes out, see how things go on Wednesday for our next lesson. Maybe it'll be a bit calmer, and maybe I'll have some nicer landings without the crosswind. So that'll be an interesting comparison. Thanks for coming along.